with Dio.
Hello, good afternoon to you. Welcome to Hard Factor 90.3 Nigeria Info Hearing Port Harcourt. I'm Dio. 12 minutes gone past 3 p.m. and it's great to be here today. Absolutely so, and it feels good also. And no, great as well. To know that you're out there being a part of the conversation, whatever it is you're doing right now. And I hope you had a fine day today. I hope things, worked out somehow. You may have got some bad news. Maybe something happened yesterday or today or whenever to a loved one, or to you got some bad news maybe. It happens. It happens. We don't want it, but it happens. It happens. But the really important thing is not whether or not bad things happen to you or you get some bad news. The really important thing is how you respond to the bad happenings when they do happen, because bad things are always going to happen one way or another. So, but you've made it thus far, and that's a great thing. I mean, you're a Nigerian living in Nigeria. I said yesterday, you're the real MVP. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You deserve a medal. You definitely do. It's incredible, really. Absolutely incredible. How we managed to do it, you and I have no idea. But somehow, we make it happen. And like I said yesterday, I strongly believe that we are even more resilient than dinosaurs. Yeah. If Nigerians were alive when dinosaurs roamed the earth, we would have survived. Yeah. It's the dinosaurs, well, they vanished. They went into extinction, but we would have survived. And that survival spirit is one of the really special attributes about us. And we don't survive because it's the will of God for us to survive. No, it's not because of some spiritual thingy. No, it's because we are an intelligent people. It's because we're smart. It's because we adapt. It's because we're dynamic. We're given to change. And if we can positively apply all of these wonderful attributes and features about us, we can do incredible stuff with this nation. Make it the envy of all other nations, even first world countries. And I strongly believe that this is no pep talk. I'm not asking you to refire to recover anything. Anyways, welcome to the show once again. From now till 7, we keep it going. Few matters on the agenda, as usual. So let's take a look at what we're discussing on the show today. I've got side comments coming up in a moment, random thoughts of mine on random issues or stories I came across earlier on, which will not be discussed now. But maybe during the open season segment, after the major news at 6. After that, I've got a rant coming up, a little something in my mind. I'll express some thoughts on it, and I'd like to get your thoughts in mind till 4 p.m. We've got the business news. Yes, indeed. Lots of news over here. And after that, we've got Canvas on air. That's Canvas and Niger Delta Roundtable, brought to you by SPDC. Once again today, as we have done every Wednesday for over 2 years now, we're talking the growth and development of the Niger Delta region. Yes, indeed. Today, inspiring a healthy generation with nutritious meals. Inspiring a healthy generation with nutritious meals. My guest, Dr. Adedayo Elusakin, will join me for that conversation. Kind of makes me remember a dear friend of mine, David Wagbara, of blessed memory, who passed away some years ago. He was murdered, actually. And I remember his favorite meal at that time was Gary with anything, literally. And David could eat Gary in the morning, mid-morning, noon, early afternoon, afternoon, late afternoon, evening, night, late at night, and then early in the morning again. But is that really? I mean, he looked like he was doing good at that time. But is that really healthy? I'll be asking Dr. Adedayo Elusakin questions similar to this on the show today. Do join us for that. That comes up between 4 and 5 p.m. At 5, we've got the news updates coming up. And after that, some other issue. What's that issue, by the way? Oh, the future of the APC in Rivers State. What is the future of the APC in Rivers State? Is it dead and gone? Are there still factions? What's going on exactly? Especially with recent developments within the party. You might remember there was some Supreme Court ruling recently on the situation with the APC in Rivers, and based on that, Senator Magnus Abe has ordered the closure of all alternate APC offices in Rivers State following Friday's Supreme Court. That was a couple of weeks ago. Judgment was recognized Isaac Ogbobula as the authentic chairman of the Rivers APC. Senator Abe, who formerly represented Rivers Southeast Senatorial District, at an event told his supporters that he accepts the judgment of the Supreme Court in good faith. He called on his supporters to drop all claims to the APC chairmanship in the state. Once again, let's hear what Senator Magnus Abe had to say about this development at that time. Just a moment. Here we are.
All local government, ward and state officers with conflicting claims to the Obobula faction are hereby advised to drop all such claims. And all alternate party offices in the name of the All Progressives Congress across the state should revert to private use. They should no longer be used as offices of the All Progressives Congress. We extend our hand of fellowship to Barrister Obobula and his executive, and we wish them well.
Now, Senator Abe, however, expressed disappointment that the APC is yet to accept its wrongdoings and resolve a crisis even after several court pronouncements.
They were denied every privilege of membership. Even those holding positions in the party were summarily denied their positions, and others were brought in without any election or whatever to take over their positions in broad daylight. It was this exclusion and this treatment that led to the emergence of alternative structures within the party. The battle to establish their rights and have the All Progressives Congress to acknowledge its wrongdoing led to the crisis and to the courts.
Okay, so has this crisis been resolved? And once again, very important, what's the future of the party? And remember, last general elections, the party could not present a candidate for any election within the state. And of course, thanks to the brouhaha within the party, how is that going now? Well, that will form the basis of conversation in the 5 o'clock hour on today's edition of the show. And I'll be having joining me on the show for that discussion, APC stalwart in the state, Honorable Kingsley Akud Mefile is going to be my guest for that discussion. After the news update, of course. Headlines 5:30, major news at 6 p.m. and open season afterwards. The Sports Gang will be in by 9 p.m. today. Yep, it's Wednesday. Another Champions League night, so Let's Talk kicks off by 7 p.m. So that's the show today. Any changes, you will find out. Simply stay tuned. 20 past 3 now, and we get the conversation going with today's side comments. Remember, random stories and random thoughts that I came across as I checked out the news, which once again will not be discussed at this time. Well, the CP Booker Friday, aka the versatile one, has been or is, I do imagine, responding to the yearnings, the aspirations, and the demands of the GPRS. That, by the way, stands for the good people of Rivers State. At least this story indicates that. As police in Rivers State says it is awaiting the reports from bank transactions involving that has banded Eagle Crack team arrested for allegedly extorting 150,000 naira from one victor of the University of Port Harcourt. Spokesman of the command, Nnamdi Omoni, made this known while updating our correspondent on the stage of their investigation at the State Criminal Investigation Department of the command. Let's hear what Nnamdi Omoni did say about this development.
The matter was transferred from here to State CID, and again, it's receiving adequate attention. Where we are now, I was told by the DC that they've written to the banks, requesting for statement of accounts, and that has not been released to them. So as soon as that is done, we would have narrowed the matter down to the suspects as alleged. So for now, that's where we are. Our matter is and we cannot sweep that matter under the carpet. Yes, they're still in detention. The police suspects are in detention as we speak.
And actually, the good people of Rivers State have lost their brooms, like I mentioned yesterday. So even if we wanted to sweep it under the carpet, we'd have no brooms to do so. Yeah. So it's good news that the police still remembers this and they are investigating. It's key point here being investigating. And the police understand that these things take time. It takes time. You understand? We hope that not only when matters relating to crackheads within the police force are being investigated, then we hear that it takes time. You know, these things take time. You don't hurriedly parade them. Even if they parade them at all. But if it was one common man along the road that is picked up because he went to buy bole by some crackheads yesterday, today he will be paraded. I say we caught them, you see. These are the people who are disturbing the neighborhood. We caught them, you see. Look at them. Look at them. You know, people who are being paraded happens all the time. Being paraded for having committed absolutely no crime. They have no idea why they're there, but they're being paraded. We don't have those investigations. Don't take time, but this one is taking time. Well, we hope that not just this one, but all other investigations will take time as well, and we are sure justice is done, and we're not in a hurry to parade people. Saying that we caught them with one pump action, 976 rounds of live ammunition, 2 AK-47, and champs. Look at his eyes. Look at that one's eyes. Now, the spokesman also explained why it would take a long time before the orderly trial of the disbanded ICRAC team begins. Here's the reason.
The serial rapist, who is helping us tremendously in our investigation, has opened a new chapter in his confessions, and are working on such chapters in that.
Oh, pardon me, I think I got the wrong one out. Pardon me, this is definitely the wrong one. Okay, this is should be OR389. Okay, that's about some rapist fella. I hope he gets what's due to him. All right, so here's the right one. Okay.
The law will only commence when we have been able to conclude our investigation, and they will know the direction of the case. If they are found not culpable, they will be freed accordingly and be made to resume duties. But we are not. If they are found culpable, they will be dismissed accordingly, dictated, and charged to court. We are investigating the team because when the report got to us, we narrowed it down to the team. Evidence of the man who the finger is pointing at that will exonerate all the team members. Of course, otherwise they would have acted in concert, and conspiracy can hold them.
Okay, all right. We are thankful to His Honorable CPNS, but we want to hear something a bit more concrete about this. We want to hear investigations have been concluded. We want to hear that they've been charged to court. We want to hear that they have been sentenced if found guilty by the courts. Maybe they will. Allegedly, very likely they will. And they will go to jail for a very, very, very long time. And all the other crackheads in the police force, you will all be caught as well. And we will carry out detailed investigation on you. And you will also go to jail for a very, 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 very long time. In Jesus' name. Now, over 2 weeks after fire razed the marine-based timber market in Port Harcourt, chairman of the market, Isaac Emewule, says the Rivers State government is yet to reach out to the affected traders. Now, he said this in an interview with our correspondent. Let's hear what Mr. Emewule had to say about the unfortunate incident and what the traders are having to deal with at this time.
Actually, they've not come, but I know our government is very busy for now, commissioning one project or the other. But for now, they've not come. What do we do now? If there's any help towards we can do that now. We are bothered now. It's just on how to, what do we do? Rather than drive whoever to come and see us. They're bothered. We really want help from everywhere.
Well, you people will take heart. You will take God will help you. Like you rightly acknowledged. Right now, it's a season of commissioning a project. So, we will not have time for you now. You understand? Don't worry. Take heart. There's nothing God cannot do. You will take heart. There is nothing God cannot. Say it after me. There is nothing God cannot do. Don't you believe in God? This is a season of commissioning of projects. His Excellency is very busy right now. You understand? And you're unlucky. You are very unlucky that this fire happened now. You people didn't plan this fire well. Or the timing. You see, the problem is the timing of the fire. That's the problem. The timing of this fire is the problem. I don't know if maybe people are not praying well. Why did this fire happen at this time when it happened? If people were close to God, the fire would have happened at the right time. If it had happened maybe around the election period, you understand? When APC and PDP are campaigning, you see, someone, one stalwart from the APC would have rushed to see you guys. We would have dropped like 30 million, just like that. And His Excellency, POS Africa, seeing that, he won't take it. He will rush, maybe 50 million. You know, people are not very close, not very close to God. It's just unfortunate that it happened at this time. Another thing, a suggestion here. If people can reach out to the governor of what's that state again, where a market burnt and they got 500 million. Can someone remind me on WhatsApp, please? WhatsApp number is 0809 030 6416. At 0809 030 6416. Oh, Sokoto. So thank you. The good people of River State are responding. Sokoto State. If this is an idea, I want to give you guys. If you guys can reach out to the chairman of the traders in that market in Sokoto State, the one that brought that they got 500 million. If you can write a letter on your behalf to His Excellency, that's an idea. That is it. I mean, that's free consultation. Free consultation. But don't forget, if you give me 10%, I don't mind. You know, so if you can write a letter through him to His Excellency, who knows? You guys might just be on the way to getting your own 500 million also. Like I said, there's nothing God cannot do. But if only people were close to God and this fire happened at the right time. But I wish the traders the very best. I hope that they're able to recoup something from the loss. And it must be a very terrible time for a lot of them right now and their families and other dependents. And who knows if they have insurance? You know, it's I do wish them the very best. Let's see, what else caught my attention today? I checked out the news. Was there anything else? I think that's going to be. I think I'll just wrap it up on that note. Finally, in my capacity as the self-appointed senior special advisor to the River State Governor on reminding His Excellency of critical matters. Your Excellency, sir, if I may, if it pleases you, the teachers, in demonstration, teachers of demonstration schools in River State, 5 years and counting, reportedly they've not earned salaries. That's not good, Your Excellency. They should be paid their salaries. In case Your Excellency is not aware, because sometimes we hear that some of the people in your government don't let you know these things. We know, Your Excellency, they don't let you know. So there's a court judgment from the National Industrial Court mandating your government to pay their salaries. You know, so Your Excellency, please pay them their salaries. All right, and pay them their salaries, Your Excellency. And also, the school basic education in River State we need to declare a state of emergency as far as basic education is concerned. Your Excellency, let's do something about that. Let's fix our schools. Education is the best legacy. We want to write our name in gold. Fix education. Education will take us into the future. Flyovers will only take us a few meters at most, at best. Alright, so I think that's going to be for side comments. Someone via WhatsApp says that the problem is that these traders don't hear a word Why did they run to the that's from Annie. Your Excellency, please, I also would like to apologize on behalf of these traders. They don't hear word. They don't hear word. You see, that's why I said they're not close to God earlier on. It seems they're not close to God. Your Excellency, they have gone to radio. These people would not hear. They will not hear. They have gone to radio. What is wrong with this? Your Excellency, please forgive them. They have gone to radio. Why did they go to radio now? Why? So, Your Excellency, don't look upon their sins. Have mercy on them, even though they have gone to radio. Let's see how we can help these traders, recoup some of their losses and get back on their feet. That's it for the side comment. I go on a break. When I return, today's round comes up. Please stay with us.
We connect you to the world. We connect you to the vicinity. We are Nigeria Info.
Listen to me, I said this is a real situation and the government has to do something about it. What are you trying to insinuate? All these people looting Nigeria's money? You think
this is Nigeria Info, in the heart of Nigeria. 92.3. We are Nigeria Info.
A clean surrounding is a collective effort.
Diseases could be avoided
with good hygiene practice. Be more responsible with how you dispose waste products. The environment will be better looking without litter and exposed garbage. We love our city clean. This message is from 92.3 Nigeria Info.
And now, Hard Facts. Hard Facts with Dayo.
Welcome back to this Hard Fact to 90.3 Nigeria Info here in Port Harcourt. I'm Dayo, and I'd like to rant for just a bit. I've got something in my mind. I'll be expressing some thought on it. You're welcome to express your thoughts on my thoughts all the way till 4 p.m. And it has to do with the COVID-19 era or the lockdown era, or more precisely, a term that was very, very commonly used at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, when we were all in a lockdown. A word that became the term, arguably the most used word or expression in the entire country for weeks, if not even months. And I'm talking palliative. Nigerians will not forget palliative in a very long while. As a matter of fact, I think there was a dance step that was invented, I think in Lagos. Pardon me if I'm wrong, but I think it was in Lagos. And it's Nigeria Info. We try to be prim and proper, so I'm not going to try to replicate that dance step right now for the benefit of those who are watching online via Twitter at Nigeria Info PH. Once again, we try to be prim and proper here. Emphasis on try. So, but some of you might know the dance step. There's a palliative dance step, Yeah, palliative. Apparently, we haven't heard the last of palliative yet in the country, especially in relation to the COVID-19 situation, as this story definitely indicates. Now, this was on our news earlier on. A Senate Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petitions says it will extend its 6.2 billion naira COVID-19 palliative fund probe to the 9 governors of the Niger Delta region, who are said to have collected 100 million naira each from the Niger Delta Development Commission, NGDC. Briefing journalists on the issue, chairman of the panel, Senator Ayo Yelure, said the 9 Niger Delta governors will account for the money because none of the 27 senators from the Niger Delta region is aware of the COVID-19 palliative shared to the governors by the NGDC. Now, he said none of their constituents also benefited. He also said the Effiong Aqua led management had up till Thursday to produce Daniel Ponde led interim committee of the agency or risk arrest. I don't know what these senators hope to achieve with this. I don't know why they have embarked on this witch hunt against our dear excellencies here in the Niger Delta region. I don't know what they are trying to accomplish. I don't know the reason for this marginalization. What is the Senate trying to accomplish with this? Why are they not asking them in the north what they did with palliative money? Why are they not asking them in Lagos what they did with palliative money? By the way, didn't the senators see all the palliative that we're receiving in the Niger Delta region? Did they not see it? Did the whole world not see the palliative that we were all receiving? Did the whole world, for example, here in River State, did the whole world not see the palliative that we all got? Did the whole world, is it not before the presence of the whole world that we're all receiving boxes of supplies, soaps, shampoos, detergents? Was it not before the whole world were receiving sanitizers, face masks, hand gloves? Was it not before the whole world were receiving supplies of food? So much food that people say that I have fat chicks these days. It was the palliative. It was the palliative era. Before the palliative era, my chicks were not this fat. It was the lockdown and the palliative, that's the consequence. Now, the chicks have been working out. The chicks will still not go down. No thanks to palliative. Didn't everybody see the packs of rice? Half bags, beans, half bags at least. Didn't everybody see the humongous turkeys that were sent, frozen turkeys? Some families got 3, 2, 4 turkeys. We even got sausages, tuna fish. We got sardines. We got geisha. We got corned beef. We got bread. We got spaghetti. We got noodles. We got eggs. We got milk. Packs and packs and bottles of milk. Did the whole world not see the palliative? We got yams. We got fish. Palliative was all over the place. So what are they trying to accomplish precisely? I don't understand. Because the palliative was everywhere. In fact, just the other day, I was passing by Rumoko roundabout, and I heard some people discussing that they are hoping that the lockdown will come back again. People expressing freely that they are hoping the lockdown will return, that the kind of supplies they got during palliative era, they have never received it in their life. That they want palliative to return. And for palliative to return, it means that we have to embark on another lockdown. Another what? Another lockdown. Everywhere. People are claiming palliative will come back. Forget about all that doctored images, doctored videos that you saw of people going to in some states and they were robbing warehouses. Even though that was doctored anyway. But did you see that happen here in River State? No, because people had the palliative. People were so filled with food, they couldn't even stand up, let alone go to look for a warehouse where anything is stored to go and burgle the place. So, what are these senators trying to accomplish precisely? I don't understand. But then again, maybe there's an idea here in the story itself. It's a briefing journalist on the issue. Chairman of the panel, Senator Ayo Akinjelure, said the 9 Niger Delta governors will account for the money because none of the 27 senators from the Niger Delta region is aware of the COVID-19 palliative shared to the governors by the NGDC. Aha! There you have it. There you have it. So the senators, the problem is that they didn't get their own palliative. So they are wondering how governors got 100 million naira each and the governors did not send palliative to them. Allegedly, supposedly, therein lies the problem. The senators did not get their own palliative of the 100 million naira. And I'm wondering what's going on here. What's going on here? How can you people get 100 million naira each and nothing was sent to us? What's going on here? So that's why they are carrying out oversight functions. Yes, oversight functions. Precisely. That's it. You didn't get their own palliatives. But we will see. We will see what can be done about that, because everybody else got. We're all fat from palliative. Everybody was fat because we got so much. We didn't even know what to do with it. We had no idea what to do. So some people are still eating the remnants from palliative era till now, all over the place. So to the senators, sorry, you people didn't get your own palliative, but we thought that the federal government had sorted you out. The National Assembly had sorted you guys in Abuja. So I guess that's the issue. I guess that's the issue. So, but it's okay. It's okay. We thank the honorable senators for doing their oversight functions. But I want to ask a question to them. Which of the senators in Rivers State here, for example, will ask His Excellency the Governor how he spent the 100 million? I'm just asking. I'm a very curious person. Sometimes I ask questions. Which of the senators in Rivers State here, I'm just asking, is going to ask His Excellency Chief Barrister Ezebunwo Yeson Wike, Mr. Project, POS Africa? Which of them is going to ask him how the state spent the 100 million naira? I'm just wondering. You understand? Okay. All right. So once again, we thank the senators for this oversight function that they have embarked upon. But we, the good people of Rivers State, would like to inform them that some of us are even hoping for under lockdown so that palliative will come back. Because persons like myself, our cheeks became very fat because of all the things that we got during the lockdown palliative era. On that note, I end my rant. Thanks for listening. Hope I didn't bore you. Any thoughts in mind? Let's hear it. Numbers are the same lines you put. We got 0817 923 0002 or 0003. 0817 923 0007 or 0009. We're live on Twitter at Nigeria InfoPH. WhatsApp is on 0809 0306416. Also go to facebook.com/Nigeria InfoPH. Please keep it brief, concise, straight to the point. Want to call his answer? Turn down the volume of your radio set. Hard fact to welcome. I guess you won't be my first caller. Once again, via Twitter at Nigeria InfoPH, and go to also facebook.com /Nigeria InfoPH. WhatsApp on 0809 0306416. And via WhatsApp, all these palliatives you mentioned shared in River State during the lockdown, it was all audio. I didn't even see what a palliative looked like. See, those are the people who are sponsored by the opposition. Hello, you're welcome.
Okay, good afternoon.
Yeah, good to go on.
Yeah, but for me, I want to ask, we saw so many palliatives in Lagos where they locked them up, and they didn't talk about that. Why Niger Delta?
Yes.
It's a question.
Yes.
I'm not saying it's bad for them to start here, but why here? If it's not for political rascality.
Yes, after all the palliatives that we got.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Why are they talking of Niger Delta?
Yes, after all the one that we got so much here, and they're not asking how we did our own. All right, let's see. Good afternoon, Dara. Madam Christie goes, they are being probed because these states' palliatives were not looted, so they want to know where they hid the unlooted palliatives. Hello, 90.3.
Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
All right, go ahead.
Stewart is my name. I'm calling from Rome.
Go on, please.
Good to hear from you.
Same here.
No wonder you complain that your cheek is showing. And I've seen it too. The cheek is very big this time.
I'm telling you.
Notwithstanding, I got some noodles for myself.
You see? You didn't get the turkey and the sausages and the tuna fish.
You ate alone, Dio.
No, it was everywhere. Now everybody was collecting it. It was everywhere. Maybe the people in your yard collected your own. I didn't give it to you.
Look, you know what surprised me? I was not around. I went to work, only to come back. Neighbors got. They said a vehicle just came.
You see, that's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem.
But only you heard the talk.
Everybody, it was all of us.
You made some pepper soup. You made pepper soup out of some of that. You fried some, stuck them in your food. You don't wonder your cheek is coming up.
I'm telling you, it's palliative, my brother. Palliative. It's palliative. Hello, 2013.
Hello, Dayo. Good afternoon.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, Dayo, I got the palliative. I think the one packet of macaroni we are about to they gave us.
Stop. Don't say that again.
It is now. We ate and the macaroni system where Jesus said about 5,000 men. It was multiplied.
All right. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. You're welcome.
For Nigeria for.
Yep, 9213. Go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Yeah, concerning the palliative during the lockdown period, it does not get to our own places.
I don't. Maybe your own place is the opposition area, but the line is not so clear. Sorry, really. Call back if you can. Hello, you're welcome.
Good afternoon, Dayo.
Good afternoon. Go ahead.
This is Dan calling from Palago.
You're welcome.
Why are senators talking about palliative now when they know that here we had enough palliative?
Yeah.
I know before more or less our excellency will want them that they shouldn't mention that again. In fact, they should not mention River State. They should not include River State in that 9 states they are mentioning. Because here they had enough. And we are still eating it, but only still remaining till now.
Exactly.
Yes, but only still remaining. So they should exclude River State from those 9 states they are mentioning. Thank you.
You have spoken well. Hello, 9213. Hello, good day, go on.
Now, the Senate committee, they want to investigate the palliative in another data, yeah?
Yes.
Well, these people are making caricature of this Nigeria. They are making caricature of this country.
Also.
They did not see anything to investigate. They want to investigate palliative.
Yeah, the senators did not know how the 100 million was spent, so they were not informed. They were not carried along.
Because this is very access in this place now.
No, the senators were not. The senators.
We had this men in this place.
And they were not carried along.
They were not carried along.
They were not carried along.
Because that's why.
Yeah,
they want to investigate it.
Yes.
That's this country. We are not going anywhere.
They were not carried along. And how would you not carry along the senators? Good afternoon, Dai. I think the senators want our governors to wear their gyms and faint during the probe. Why is the COVID money not going round? Dai, on a serious note, the growth of your chicks is leaving us with some questions. Is palliative. By this impending probes, the governors will now be rehearsing the fainting techniques. I believe when the governor starts opening some kind of worms, which will also involve the senators, we will not hear off your mic. No mic will be off, please. That's from John Peters. I don't mind these senators in my area. Palliatives were just walking around our street. We were picking one pack of noodles each and one tuber of yam cut into 4. These senators want to go to media again. They should not bring it here. That's a money. It should be probed as well for you to that extent of your chicks growing big. It came from Port Harcourt. It's palliative that caused it. It's palliative. Hello.
Dayo, good day.
Good day, you're welcome.
This is Okidim Junior from Abua.
Go ahead, please. Oh my. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
This country, don't they become this, I mean, this country is becoming something else.
How do you mean?
During the COVID-19 era, I got plenty of things.
You know?
Hello?
Yeah, go on. Yeah, loud and clear, yes.
I got even bags of rice, beans, even till now.
You see?
I'm still eating them.
I'm telling you.
Even, they really tried.
Absolutely.
They really tried.
Absolutely. You see, sincere people with the fear of God. People with the fear of God, saying exactly how things went during that era. Hello, you're welcome.
Hello, for that.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Go ahead.
Yeah, sir. According to that palliative issue,
yes,
the palliative was well shared in River State. Even now, as I'm talking to you, we still reserve some, house there.
Mm-hmm.
So for the senators to come out now to begin to want to probe the governors of the Niger Delta, I think it's very bad.
Yes.
They should just get their own there in Abuja, and while we share our own here.
But what if the governors do not carry them along?
The governors are their fathers. They are their fathers. If they fail to carry them along, they too should also bear in mind and receive their own from the headquarters of Abuja.
And it's supposed to be a family affair, after all.
Yes, I think so too.
Exactly. Yeah. You're welcome. How is it going to the hello?
Hello there, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Palliative.
Yes.
I am here to announce to you that the local government chairman has shared all the palliative in the Obiakpo local government.
Okay.
Dayo.
Yes.
When it comes to palliative, I think the problem we have in this part of Nigeria called River State is displacement of priorities and understanding of English. Because when we hear the white people use some words, giving out palliative, because then we heard that palliative we are giving to people, citizens of America, different states in America. How much? We're hearing $1,000, $500, $700.
No, now they're about to get $1,400 checks in the U.S.
No, we may not be exactly right now, but what I'm saying is, at least I have some friends and also relations there. I know how much they got in Germany. They give monetary, and you come, and when they are in the house, they send some certain things to them free.
Yes.
Without the money and all that. So what I'm saying is, the problem we have in our state is English, the understanding of English. We are talking of palliative. We know what happened during that era when they say dusk to dawn. At the end of the day, they said it's 6 to 6. Are you getting me? So the issue why I'm saying all this is because we need to start having case. We need to start having advisors, our governors having good advisors that will know the meaning of some words and English that will be used. Because if you want to use your word, if you want to use a particular word, you understand it your own way. But what we're saying is, as a leader, you should nationally understand the word and explain it the way everybody outside there will understand as a public. So what we're saying is, you don't understand and tell us that palliative has to do with sharing of one tuber of yam into places.
No, don't. You have been sponsored.
I have to say it now.
You have been sponsored. You have been sponsored by the opposition.
I can never sponsor by the opposition.
You have been sponsored.
Because I know my mother shared 3 tubers of yam.
Is your woman? Is your mother not a woman? Is your mother not a woman leader in the other party?
My mother was not a woman leader. My mother was not a woman leader. 1 tuber of yam to 3 persons.
Great.
And they get Indomie. 24 persons to 1 packet of Indomie.
This is
and you call it a palliative.
This is opposition. Great to hear from you, though. I've got tweets here. Let's say via Twitter at Ike0280. What happened to the fainting NGDC MD? What about the off your mic honorable minister conundrum? I believe this is just another huffing and puffing of the Nigerian Senate. Worst case scenario, people who got palliatives will come and defend those that need defending. At Kenneth EBRM1 tweet, the planned probe by the Senate would hold water. Question asked, is can a senator stand before a governor and talk? No, let's make politics less attractive if we intend to fight corruption and reduce the power given to those who govern by the Constitution. And via Facebook, I think I've got some comments here. We finally had a post up eventually. Gideon wants to go. The senators in Rivers State got their palliatives in the form of posh vehicles. Why are they still complaining? Do they want those vehicles to develop? Why are they still complaining? Do they want those vehicles to develop structural mechanical defects? Is it Gideon and Wosu is asking a very tangible question here? to those honorable senators from River State. Those SUVs you got, they can develop fault anytime. They can develop fault anytime, and the states will need to take them for testing to the manufacturer. In fact, we need to export it to where the country of origin, where it was manufactured, for testing to be sure that you people are safe. So we have to be careful so that those SUVs will not develop structural defects. And all the other things that come from River State will not need to be reviewed. Chile Edwin goes, you can now see the unity between the governors when it comes to squandering our commonwealth. Our only problem is these governors. Imagine them persuading the state assemblies to grant them pension just for looting us for 8 years. Quite a pity. Mike, where it goes, the palliative money has turned to the governor's pocket money. Kopendu got in. How about the alleged feeding of peoples by FG by a certain minister? Who will probe that? Komu Jere got power. That should be probed. How on earth a governor will collect 100 million, yet his people are crying for food to eat. Some of them even force private companies to donate funds for them to provide food for the masses, yet no food for the masses. That's another person sponsored by the opposition, because there was food everywhere. People are still eating the palliative food even till tomorrow. People are still eating that. Good diet. It was really a show of shame that palliative that was given to be shared out to the masses was hijacked by the same politicians that are already well to do in society, thereby suffering the entire population hunger. Let God judge this. Enough is enough for wicked politicians in Nigeria. Bless you, the corn from Oyigbo said that. That's a wrap right now for this conversation. I have to take a break. But once again, we all enjoyed the palliative, so I don't know what the senators are talking about. But then again, maybe the governors need to carry them along as well. We got the business news coming up, top of the hour, 4 p.m. Canvas, the Niger Delta Roundtable comes up afterwards. Please stay with us.